Alright, so we have the celebration info for the Dragon Ball Fighterz crossover special campaign here. There's a lot to actually go over. I think there's a good amount of stuff that was added in the last night's data download, and we got a confirmation on the EZA that's coming for this celebration. So let's just go through things and take a look at what exactly we're getting for the Fighterz crossover collaboration. Looks pretty good so far. I just took a quick peek at it. So of course, logging in here, you're able to get 8 of the Android 18 links stay here. Along with that, you're also able to get a bunch of her from missions. You're able to basically get the 14 full copies to SA 10 her, and then get the 4 paths in the hidden potential system to rainbow her. She's a pretty decent unit, I guess, right? I mean, nothing really special for her in terms of like what she's actually able to do in game. But oh, she's already released, so I guess you can't even take a look at there. But taking a look at her here again, she's like solid. She's not really doing anything too special. She's supporting, which is nice, right? I guess she has the heal, which is pretty cool as well. And this buff could be potentially interesting, but I wish she had like dodge or something like that. Okay, that's the only thing, but I think she could be decent for a free-to-play unit, and it's a new named character, so that's also very, very nice to see. All right. You can log in every day to get the crossover login bonus. This lasts all the way until the 13th. Dragon Ball Fighterz crossover special missions. And then tonight we have the Dokkan Festival for Android 21. Again, I did actually use these guys. I have private server video showcases on the channel, so feel free to check them out if you want to see what 21 is looking like. I think 21 is good, for sure. Overall, if she's good or bad, I'd say she's good. When she's transformed, she can do a lot of damage, I feel. Her defense, you know, can get to pretty good heights, and she has a 21% reduction, which kind of pushes her a little over the edge to like tanking a lot of these super attacks in the game. She's supporting, right? All allies 2 key just in general, which is nice. But I feel like my biggest issue with her is I think her base form damage is kind of weak. I thought her damage would be a little better than it is, but her damage is not really there. And to be fair, like, she does get a good amount of attack from her links. I'm just not sure. Is it her attack stat? It's probably her attack stat being 15k, maybe. Could be one of the things. Like, even after this, she could do okay attack, but you can't get this turn 1 unless you dodge with the hidden potential system dodge, and you give her some of that. Because unfortunately, her high chance to dodge is only activated after she attacks, which is really dumb that her high chance to dodge is only with after that, like, she attacks, because of the fact that, well, it's one, this being turn 1 could help her a lot damage wise, could help the team a lot because the team needs a better damage dealer. And then just in general, like, against AoE attacks would help her out. So that's the biggest issue with this 21. I think her normal state, the damage is not really there, though you could argue the damage not being there, technically it could help you out transform this 21, but then you're also kind of stuck in an event longer too. So it's like with how this team is, you probably don't want to be stuck in the event. I don't think the team is good enough like that. This Evil 21 looks pretty good, I think, for a bounty unit. She also has the 21% reduction against one enemy. This 4-turn attack and defense raise could be very powerful. She could tank a lot of super attacks in the game as well. She has crits built into her kits. Overall, I think she's good. And yeah, I like her quite a bit. She's able to really cook a lot in this difficult content, especially defensively for a bounty unit. I definitely will take that. We'll see what the banner is going to look like tonight. But I feel like this is probably going to be a skip for most people unless you're a huge 21 fan, which, being fair, 21 has not gotten anything like since the STR one a long time ago in 2018. So it's good that she's finally getting stuff. Global had the Dragon Ball Fighterz packs. These are just tickets you could buy. Now, the Dragon Stones are on sale. This will last until the 11th here. So, again, there's just extra sales right here, which are pretty good. Okay, 3 and then 8, huh? For 318, interesting. I don't wonder why it's 318, but because that's usually saying, right? Buying this 8 times, again, extra. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, buying this 8 times, usually it would be 4 and 6. And then there's this as well. Huh, this is cool. I kind of like this. Okay. This is even better sales, which is good because it's like a collaboration, you know. Let's see here. New Dokkan event with the Dokkan Awakening missions. I don't know if they'll actually show up in here, but the missions should be pretty easy. I think you just have to run an Android team, Rainbow team, no items, etc. Within 5 turns, shouldn't be too hard. So we're getting 2 new challenge events tonight. We don't know exactly how hard they're going to be. But we do know that this fight has multiple stages. So I believe, yeah, it has 8 phases. The only issue is this fight is kind of structured like an Infinite Dragon Ball history. So it being structured like an Infinite Dragon Ball history could lead it to potentially being really easy. I'm gonna hope it's not really easy and it's actually challenging, but we'll see. This one seems like, so what you have to do is you want to beat a certain amount of clone fighters. So you want to beat 15 or more. I don't know if that means you want to run AoE attacks. No, in fact, there's more. 25 clone fighters. So I don't know if you want to run AoE attacks. I don't know if there's like a certain limit. I assume there's going to be like a limit in terms of the like amount of turns you have. Maybe it could be like 5 turns or even 10 turns, but you want to beat it in a certain amount of time frame. To me, it sounds like the Cyberman fight. If you guys remember the Cyberman fight that came out recently, it seems to be exactly like that from what I'm like seeing in the mission. So we'll see for sure, but that's going to be out as well tonight. We have the new missions added here. This is where you're going to be able to easy the free-to-play Android 21. If you take a look here, the missions aren't actually, the missions are here. You get to Extreme Z Awaken her with these medals by getting her Super Attack 10, 100%ing her, and then link leveling her as well. You want to make sure she's getting link level to get all the EZA missions, which is interesting. But yeah, this is pretty cool. The 21 EZA, she's a solid unit. I guess I could bring her up here. She's like decent. I don't think she's anything crazy. But she's decent, right? She's definitely not bad, but defense raise here would make her a lot better. It would make things go a long way. I'm gonna close some of these tabs here. New Ultimate Clash on the 3rd. There's a new explosive chain battle here against this Evo 21. We'll see what the chain battle is going to be in, like, I don't know, tonight or something like that, right? So that'd be cool to see. Then we have this. So the EZA for physical Android 17, 18, and 16 is releasing on the 5th. So that is going to be in next week's data download. We'll get, would it be next week? Maybe there's another data download this week. I don't know. I assume it's probably going to be next week in the 4th, right? So that's when this is coming out, or I guess it would be on the 3rd specifically. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the message. The androids are coming. they're gonna use EZA. Wow, that's pretty cool. They're technically cyborgs there, so I should bring them up here. I actually did not bring them up just in case, not to really spoil anything, but I think they actually do have pretty good potential in being a very good character overall, right? I mean, they already have the medium chance to dodge. Honestly, remove the HP restriction, make that a high chance to dodge. They're already a support unit. Make it androids category allies key 2 and then 40% attack and defense. I think that would be pretty cool. If there's some chance they can get multiple turn support, that could be really good. Make them like raise defense on the super attack effects, could be very nice. Maybe even give them an additional. I could see them like, what if they're a unit that builds up when they dodge? Like they have the high chance to dodge. Yeah, what if it's like even like high chance to dodge? And then when you're above 66% HP or something, you get another 20%. So they could have 70% dodge sometimes. That could be really cool. Or, I mean, worst case scenario, it's medium chance. And then another medium chance if you're above this HP threshold. Which case, it would be potentially 60%, but then potentially 30%, huh? Something like that is what I could see them doing. This needs to increase. They need more key as well. So make this like at least... Honestly, they can make this like... I don't know, 7 key or something like that, like 7 key or something, and then 180% attack and defense. What about that? That'd be a huge like increase, but this is so low. Yeah, like 7 key, 180% attack and defense. Then maybe they build up to like 78% multiplicative attack and defense with the, like dodge or something like that. That could be really, really interesting. So I would like that. Then the support getting stronger. Again, this unit has, I think, like a good base kit to go off of. They can still end up being bad, but they at least have, I think, a pretty good shot at being interesting. Android 16 could potentially be really nice if they give him like the slap guard on him, right? And then make him get defense when he's guarding. Make this also attack and defense for the turn. Maybe it's like another 100% attack or 150% attack when performing an ultra super attack. And then he could be like, he could just be straight up just like strong and tanky is what I'm thinking for this Android 16. I would like that a lot. Like 10 key, 250% attack and defense, guard, and then like, I don't know, 50% defense when guard is activated, 100% like attack on ultra super attack. Like, I could see the 16, they just make him really powerful because he's kind of restricted. Well, I mean, I don't know, this is able to be used at any time. Imagine like you're able to use like the 16. I mean, with 2 Androids category allies, that could be really nice. Once you're able to pop the 16 very early on and he just cooks Fusions and Masu, like that would be really sick to see. This unit could actually be really good against Fusions and Masu too, because they're physical, huh? Yeah, you know, this unit is actually really helpful for the Androids team. Giving that support and everything for 21, this is actually, yeah, I think this is a pretty good choice for an easy 8. 13 would be nice too, but this is a really great choice, I think, overall. So that's pretty cool to see. And that is everything so far. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about the Fighterz collaboration. I think it looks pretty good. We have some content and stuff like that coming. We have the EZA, I think that I think will really help this team out. But I mean, well, I don't know if I would say really good, but it's like a decent celebration. And let me know if you guys are going to summon. I'll be live again later tonight for summons in 6 hours. I'll catch you next time.